Hi everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm going to be talking about what I got for my 36th birthday, so if you're interested, keep on watching. Firstly, the most obvious thing is yes, I got my hair cut. I always like to change up my hair. It's funny, if you scroll back through all my videos and look at all the thumbnails, it's just my hair changing over the years. So I do like to switch it up a little bit. So I thought I'd go a little bit shorter, a little bit blonder for summer. So I really love that. But let's get on to the goodies. So when I was thinking about my birthday, there wasn't that much that I wanted this year, to be honest. I couldn't think of a lot, but I do at this time of year like to spend on myself. I like to treat myself a little bit if there's anything I've had my eye on and stuff like that. So I did do that a little bit. When my husband asked what I wanted, I could only think of one thing that I've been wanting for quite a while, and it's to finish off a little collection that I have, and that is of the Louis Vuitton Trousse collection. They are vintage items, you can't get them anymore, so you do have to go on the pre-loved route to get these, which I did. I managed to source one just in time and I've got it right here. And here it is. So this is again the 28 size, which is the biggest of the three in the Trousse collection. Now I love these because the canvas is so thick compared to the toiletry pouches that they bring out these days. It just doesn't compare. These are from the 80s and honestly it's so thick. Like, it's just such good quality. The zip, I will admit, does need a bit of a clean up, which I can definitely do with a bit of brasso. As you can see, the metal layer is just tarnished a little bit, but that's no problem for me at all. I can clean that up fine. The inside is pretty good, to be honest. There's a few little scuffs again, but that's something that I can live with. But I'm just so happy to have this in my collection. The corners and everything are really good. There's no scuffing or anything like that, so I'm really happy with the quality of it and the sort of condition. So now I have all three. I'll show you them together. So this is the 28, this is the 23, and this is the 18. So if I can just get them all together. There they all are together there. I absolutely love them. So now I've got one for every side, which, to be honest, I use these a lot. Whenever I go away, an overnight stay, a holiday, anything like that, I keep this for everyday little bits. So makeup top-ups, paracetamol, lip glosses, hand lotion, all that kind of thing. And I put that in my handbag if I've got a bag big enough. The next one, I put in my everyday makeup. So yeah, everything, foundation, mascaras, all of that, and that just houses all of my makeup, so I can just fill that up and take that with me. And this one I'm going to use more for toiletries, so anything from like face creams, skincare, any sort of like razors or shampoos, anything like that. I'm just going to put in this bigger bag. So now I've got all three. I love how they all look together. They're all just such good condition, and for the age they look amazing, and I'm just so glad that I have the vintage pieces because in my opinion they are the best. Next I'll show you a few bits that I picked up for myself, and they are clothing pieces. Now I don't usually buy clothes that much, to be honest with you. Yes, I like my handbags, I like my accessories, I like my footwear and stuff like that, but when it comes to clothing I sort of go a long time without getting anything, and then all of a sudden just go and buy loads in one go. But I just got a few new bits just because it was around my birthday, wanted to treat myself, and I wanted a few new things. So the first thing is, I kind of want to cover up where this is from because you wouldn't think it, to be honest. It's this really nice embroidered jacket. It's sort of a green khaki colour with this really nice cream embroidery on the front, and then the back is just plain like that. I actually wore this on my birthday just with some jeans and a nice cream top, vest top underneath it, and it looked really nice. I'll pop a photo here if I have one. And this is from Primark, which, I mean, the quality, you wouldn't think it, to be honest. The inside is sort of like this quilted material, and it just feels really good quality. And I don't have anything like this in my wardrobe, so I really wanted to add something like this. It's just a nice little throw-on jacket, especially in the spring, summer, and it just looks really nice, really expensive to be honest. It was about, for Primark it probably is more expensive than some of their stuff, but it was about 35 pounds, something like that. But I think it's really good value because I just love how it looks and it feels really good quality. The next thing, I thought I'd buy this for my wedding anniversary. So we went away for a little overnight stay in like a spa hotel. Our anniversary is actually a week before my birthday, so all of these were kind of bought around the same time. But this is from New Look and it was actually in the sale, but I just thought it's really nice, really pretty. I love pink and red together and the polka dots. It's got a little bit of lace. It just felt really girly and really nice, and I wore this with my Givenchy handbag and the little black blazer, and it just, yeah, was really comfortable, really lovely. So again, I'll put a little picture on the screen if I have one. But yeah, that was just from New Look. I think it was about, maybe it's around £20 in the sale. So really happy that I found that. Yeah, I love it. The next two things I bought to wear together, and I have Lily Melrose to thank for this because I saw her in the outfit and I just wanted it all. So I did. I went ahead and bought it. This is from ASOS, so it's just a nice peplum style top. It's quite oversized, but I loved the way that it looked on her and it just looked really nice how she styled it. It's not something I would normally wear, but I do really like it. It's really light and flowy and great for the summer, so I love how that looks. So she was wearing this with these leopard print trousers. Now they're a really nice, soft, stretchy kind of ribbed material, and they just flare out a little bit, not too much, just a little bit at the bottom. But again, sometimes she wears this with like an oversized black t-shirt, and I just really loved how it looks. I love leopard print. To me, it's a neutral. It works for me all year round. It doesn't matter what season it is. And I just loved how she styled it, and it looked really nice for summer with that black top. I might put a picture of her on the screen as well, just to show you how it looked, or I'll try it on. But yeah, I love those. And there was another thing that she wore with these, which I'll show you next. Okay, so on her feet, she was wearing these Crocs. Now, I didn't know Crocs do footwear like this, which aren't the sort of clog style. This is more like a flip-flop sandal style, and I love how chunky it is. I love the sort of platform, and these are honestly the most comfortable pair of shoes ever. They just feel so light, so sort of spongy and just lovely. And what I love that she did was she added these charms, these little silver sort of studs to the Crocs, which just makes them look like they were meant to be there. It just looks like they came with that, to be honest. And I love how it sort of toughens them up a little bit, and they go great with the leopard print trousers and the black top. So I'm really, really happy with these. I think these are in the sale as well, about £30. I'll link them, and I'll link the studs as well from Amazon, the little Croc charms, because I think they just add to it. They just make them look so cool. So yeah, really, really happy with those. So those are all the bits that I got for myself, but I actually got a few other lovely things from friends and family as well. I got a lot of flowers, I got chocolates, I got a bottle of Prosecco, all that really nice, lovely stuff as well. But there is one other thing that I want to show you that I got from one of my sisters, and it is this little bag here. So I did actually ask for this because I decided that I wanted a bag that wasn't designer. So although this looks a little like a Longchamp, it's not. It's from TikTok, to be honest. I think it was cheap as well. It was no more than £10. Maybe it's like £8, £9. But I decided that I wanted a bag that I could basically not care about too much. Now that sounds horrible, but I have a lot of designer bags, and when I'm going out to things like gigs, we've got a gig coming up this weekend in London and stuff like that, I just want to be able to have a bag that I can wear and not be sort of worried about, or that I can just use and abuse, to be honest. And something like this is perfect. I realised I didn't have a little bag like this that I could just throw on, not worry about. And yeah, to be honest, I really, really love how it looks. It's got that sort of grained leather, it's got the little flap with a magnetic closure. The gold is a little bit yellowy for me. It's quite bright, but you know, it's a cheap bag, so it's not too bad. It's just a really good everyday throw on style, Doesn't matter if it gets a bit battered, a bit thrown around, and that's what I wanted it for, to be honest. So I'm glad that I have one of these in my collection. One last thing actually that I'll show you, another one of my sisters has just started selling a skincare brand called Forever. You might have heard of it, but they do a lot of sort of aloe vera based products. So she got me a few of those. The first is a little moisturising lotion which feels really, really nice. It's got collagen and elastin in that. She got me this cooling lotion, which is good for joint and muscle support. So I've been doing a little bit of running, so that'll be great for that. I've got an awakening eye cream here. I just really wanted something for under my eyes, and I think that'll be really nice. And then last thing is just a little Forever lip balm as well, because I can't live without lip balm. Vaselines, I have them everywhere. I need something on my lips, so yeah, and it smells really, really nice as well. So she gave me those because I said I'd like a little bit of skincare. So yeah, that's everything really. I had a really lovely day. We looked out with the weather. It was a gorgeous weekend. We had lots of nice food, and yeah, it was just really, really nice. But thank you for watching this video. Please do come back for the next one, and I'll see you then. Bye.